Hello, welcome to Tackling Technology Night. We are going to be covering how to get onto ST Math and Imagine Learning.
Imagine a child whose eyes light up when she reads for the first time. Imagine a student who feels confident in the classroom. Imagine a teacher who sees consistent student growth in language and literacy. At Imagine Learning, we help children realize their dreams through our award-winning, research-based language and literacy software. In Imagine Language and Literacy, students engage with exciting activities, games, and experiences. Thanks to the Fluent Reader feature, teachers can more easily prepare their students for oral reading fluency. Students will experience the Fluent Reader feature as they read and record targeted text. Imagine Learning makes language and literacy fun for students. We also make it easy for students to monitor their own progress with our cool end-of-session screen. What's more, students can create multiple avatars in Character Builder and enjoy even more activities in the Imagine Museum, such as launching mazels through the air in Mazel Cannon or testing their aim in Smoothie Operator. Younger students will enjoy decoding and blending activities like Bouncy Blends, while 3rd through 5th graders can focus on more informational text and master critical thinking skills in cause and effect activities. Imagine Learning knows that the most successful readers don't just learn to read, they learn to read for life. That's one reason Imagine Learning includes a wide array of Associated Press articles and related activities that help students understand complex text. By taking advantage of the ever-expanding activities and features in Imagine Learning, educators can prepare their students for a fun and productive reading experience now and for future success in years to come. All students deserve a chance to grow, and for them, great reading is within reach, all with a little help from Imagine Learning.
All right, so thank you for watching the video. Here are some tips for at home. Just make sure that you allow your child to read and work independently. Imagine Learning is designed based on your child's reading level. They take a pre-assessment at the beginning, and then their lesson and activities are designed specifically for them to meet their need. So it's important that children work on that independently. There are some activities, as you saw in the video, where students are asked to record a verbal response. Just as, parents at home, just be mindful of this as they are working within Imagine Learning, so that they have a quiet spot so that their recording can be recorded accurately. As a parent, you can feel free to monitor your child. However, allow them to work at their own pace and independently. We recommend that children are working on Imagine Language and Literacy for 20 minutes a day. They do work on this at school, but we also highly recommend that they spend some time working on it at home as well.
Welcome to ST Math. ST Math is a game-based learning system that features Gigi the Penguin. Students use mathematical thinking to figure out how to get Gigi past obstacles and across the screen. One of the key design features is that math problems are first introduced with the language, numbers, and symbols removed to be reintroduced later, enabling access for all students to the critical thinking and problem solving at the heart of mathematics. In the software, this multiplication problem, ostriches have 2 legs, how many legs does a group of 3 ostriches have altogether, becomes a puzzle where all of the key elements are presented entirely visually. Students see and solve a highly interactive game where they choose the number of boots needed by all 3 ostriches, and Gigi is able to cross the screen. Sequences of these games are organized into learning paths, where as students make progress, the symbols are gradually reintroduced, until by the end of the learning path, students are solving exactly the same math problems they will encounter in any textbook or on any standardized test. There's practically no multiple choice in ST Math. Students actively learn by doing, and every puzzle provides rich, immediate, and informative feedback. Students are able to try things out and learn from their own mistakes. For example, in this volume conversion problem, we need to convert 2.5 gallons into quarts. The student answers incorrectly, choosing 12 quarts. Notice how the software animates the consequences of the student's answer, providing a clear visual of the correct conversion rates of 4 quarts to a gallon and showing the student precisely why their answer was incorrect. The 2 extra quarts mean Gigi is unable to cross the screen. Students then try the same problem again, immediately able to apply their new understanding. The concept of what 2.5 gallons means visually is clearly animated by the puzzle. This is not just practice software, this is instructional software where students actually learn new ideas. ST Math has over 800 games, and during the course of a single grade level, students will play around 120 games, solving well over 4,000 puzzles. So whether students are working with visual models of fractions on the number line, solving interactive linear equations, or even graphing parabolas in Algebra 1, they're continually engaged in critical thinking, rigorous problem solving, and developing their own intuitive conceptual grasp of math. Teachers also bring ST Math into the classroom as a tool to facilitate student discussions. So by transforming the learning process, ST Math has been able to transform the learning outcomes. Entire districts in California have closed the achievement gap for their English learners, and tens of thousands of students are doubling or even tripling their rate of improvement in math proficiency on state assessments. Currently, ST Math is available for kindergarten through 8th grade with intervention at the high school level. And while 500,000 students are using ST Math, our mission is to ensure that all students are mathematically equipped to solve the world's most challenging problems. And from our research, this can only be achieved when students are learning math by seeing, experiencing, and doing math.
Thank you for watching that. For tips at home, students should access at home ST Math for 30 minutes, 3 times per week. While they do get time at school, just as you saw, it helps them see it conceptually, and then they have that productive struggle, and then they can kind of work through that. So please allow them to have that productive struggle through the puzzles to promote the problem solving skills and to work through each of those problems. If they do need scratch paper, feel free to help them with that. And if they're having a lot of trouble, feel free to maybe give them some tips or to think about strategies they learned at school.
Welcome to
So the last part of our presentation is just going to be to walk you through how to get to these 2 programs on your child's school computer. So you'll start with the desktop. On the desktop, click the icon for Schoology. Enter your child's username and password, and then click sign in. Find your student's teacher's course and click on it. Then click the C for Clever. Click Login with Google. And then, depending on which one your child wants to do, you can click Imagine Learning or ST Math. That's all that we have for you. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to your child's teacher and they'll be happy to help you.